Hello, air signs. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are having an awesome November so far. I'm sorry if you can hear leaf blowing in the background outside. It's just the situation today. So, I'm Nikki, the Van Mystic. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I am here today to do some readings for you all, air signs, for the second half of November 2019. So, pretty much this is going to be little mini readings for each air sign. We've got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. Just to give you a little bit of guidance and insight on these next couple of weeks, help you flow with the energies and, you know, get a little heads up on what might be coming your way. So the readings will be time-stamped, and timestamps will be in the comment section below for all of you. So you can skip right to your reading if you'd like, whether you're a Gemini, Libra, or Aqua. And while these readings are intended for your sun sign or your star sign, however you like to call it, if you feel drawn to or called to watch for your moon sign, your rising sign, or another one of your planets, please do whatever you feel called to do, okay? I always encourage people to follow their intuition when it comes to what readings to watch. And of course, there are other videos on my channel for the other elements. So if you need to watch a video for a water, earth, or fire sign, you can find those videos on my channel too, okay? And then the last thing that I want to say before we get started on your readings is that while these readings are intended for November of 2019, if it's past November and you've come across this video, don't worry about it, okay? There's a message in this reading for you if you're here, if you are attracted to watch this reading, if you were drawn to watch this reading, regardless of the time. There's a message in this reading for you, okay? And if your message does not quite resonate right away, do come back and check in a week or so, or when you feel called to. And a lot of times what happens is that certain things have to unfold or happen in order for things to make a little bit more sense, okay? All right, so I am working with the Light Visions Tarot today. And we are going to start with Gemini. Hello, Gemini. I hope you're well. I hope you've been enjoying November. We're going to get started, Gemini, just by pulling a few cards for you to sort of show us what's going on for these next couple of weeks, what might be happening, what's coming into your field, what the energy might be like. Let's see what we've got for my Gemini people for the second half of November 2019. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Interesting, Gemini. Okay, so what I've got here for you is the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Sun. Okay, and here's the message that I'm getting, and I feel like it's for some of you, okay? I'm getting that there may be some kind of a new opportunity coming your way in the next couple of weeks, okay? So not just like an opportunity like an offering of some kind, but even the potential for you to learn something new over these next couple of weeks. And there's some uncertainty or some doubt around it, okay? And there may even be kind of this sense of like you're being pulled between logic and desire, all right? So I'm sensing kind of like something exciting coming up for you. But you're in this position where you're questioning it because you want to make a logical choice. And so you may end up kind of like going against your heart's desire or your heart's wish or even your intuition. You may end up sacrificing something. It feels like sacrificing a dream or saying no to something that you really want to say yes to, okay? I just feel like it's really important for you to follow your heart and to say yes to what feels good. If especially you're being pulled in between what feels practical and what feels good, please go with what feels good because I really feel like it's going to lead to something, probably not right away, but it is going to grow over time, Gemini, okay? Okay, so I'm going to pull a few more cards for you. See what other messages are coming through for you for these next couple of weeks, my Gemini beings. What else have we got? Truth, 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 truth. Great, great. Okay, so Ace of Swords and Three of Wands. Follow your truth, Gemini, okay? So if you know something deep within your heart, deep within your mind to be true, okay, or like I said, that desire of what you really and truly and deeply want, trust that, okay? Trust your own voice, trust your desire, trust your own path, and just get a move on, get started on it. Start at the beginning, okay? I really feel like there's just something that's either going to be offered to you or something that you really want to do. And you can really turn it into something special over time, okay? And you can get it going over these next couple of weeks. Okay, so next, Gemini, I'm going to pull a card to represent your focus. So something that you can be focusing on for these next couple of weeks, something that the universe is encouraging you to put your intention and your energy into, Gemini. I feel like there's 2 cards for this. Great. Okay, Ace of Chalices, overflowing with love, and then quite a different card here. We've got the 10 of Swords next to it, okay? So this is your focus, and I'm really feeling like it's time to focus on the things that you love, to focus on what makes your heart full and overflowing with love, and move away from fear, move away from things that don't feel good, things that make you feel... I just feel like move away from fear and move towards love. And it's kind of as simple as that. Don't be afraid that by following your heart, things are not going to work out logically for you. They will. Okay, so you need to trust your heart, trust your inner voice, trust your truth, and don't let fear take you down. Don't let fear take you out of the game. Okay, don't let fear take you away from your dream, Gemini. All right. Okay, so lastly for you, Gemini, I'm going to pull a card to represent something that you should not be focusing on. So something that, this is really something that might be coming in to distract you, take you off of your path, away from what you need to be focusing on. And we have got the 5 of Wands, chaos and conflict and competition, and really just confusion. Okay, Gemini. So it feels like just feeling kind of like this chaotic energy. I'm actually feeling 2 different things, 2 different messages. So one or more may resonate for you. One is about people pleasing, I'm feeling like, and trying to please everybody else and do things that other people want you to do, or do what you feel like you're supposed to be doing. Okay. And the other one, the other message that I'm getting is really just about allowing yourself to kind of get distracted by all of these extra ideas that really are not what you really want, okay? So it's just kind of feeling like, should I do this? Should I do that? I could take this path. I could take that path. I could do this. I could do, and that would be logical, or that would, be practical, right? And it's like, that there's just like this one glorious, magnificent, central idea that is more you than anything else. So try to narrow it down and see what that is and put your focus into that and really take a chance on yourself, okay? And really believe in yourself, your potential, and your ability to make something out of this, okay, Gemini? Okay, so have a great couple weeks, and I will see you in the beginning of December for your next reading. Okay, so we are going to move on from Gemini and into Libra. Hi, Libra. I hope you're doing really good. So, Libra, what I'm going to do is I am going to start this reading by just pulling a bunch of cards for you. What's going on? What is the flow of these next couple weeks? What do you need to know, my Libras? What do my Libras need to be aware of? What's happening? Oops, these next couple weeks for you. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm actually getting like a really good feeling from this Libra. I've got the 6 of Chalices and the 7 of Chalices, which actually like go together to like make this cool picture. And I also have the 9 of Chalices, okay? And I'm just getting this like overwhelming sense of peace rolling in. I'm getting this sense of like goodness rolling into your life, okay? Especially in these sort of like God, I'm feeling like for some of you that may have been feeling sort of lonely or lost in some areas of your life, Libra, There's some real like love that's flowing in. And I also feel for some of you, there's a sense of self-acceptance that's coming into your life. And sort of this like being pleased with yourself, being happy with yourself, being accepting of yourself. I really feel like a lot of this next couple of weeks is going to be about focusing on self-love for you. And I feel like some good things are going to come into your life to make that easier, right? To make yourself kind of be in the right state of mind, be at that higher vibration so that you can see yourself for who you really are and you can really love yourself for who you really are, okay? So let's see what else is coming through for you, Libra, for these next couple of weeks. What is happening for Libra? Any other messages that you may need to know, my Libra lovies? Awesome. Awesome. 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Chalices. I'm seeing nothing but good things here, okay? I'm seeing like self-love and love from and for others, okay? So I'm just seeing like sense of celebration, celebrating the self, celebrating life, celebrating love, celebrating community, friends, family, what have you, okay? Real like wave of love coming over your life over the next couple of weeks. So please be open to it, be aware of it, and consciously try to shift your whole being towards it, okay? Mind, body, and spirit. There's just a real opportunity from kind of like leveling up and accepting this more true and whole version of yourself, Libra, over these next couple of weeks, and just really enjoying yourself. Just feels like finally getting to enjoy yourself in some way for some of you, okay? So next, Libra, I'm going to pull one card to represent your focus, what you're encouraged to focus on for these next couple of weeks, okay? So something that you can be putting your energy and your intention into. So I've got the 7 of Chalices. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this right now in this position is this sense of needing to like make a choice. Okay, I'm feeling like there's a need for you to kind of pick what you want. And for some of you, I even feel like this is a romantic message. Like you may have been confused over some romance or split in between 2 people. Some of you, there's a need to kind of like make a decision and get your head out of the clouds and like stop kind of like playing along or acting like you don't have to take any action, okay? Like there's a need to take some action over this next couple of weeks. Obviously that was a specific message for somebody or some of you, but in general, it just sort of feels like there's maybe recently, or there will be sort of like an avoidance of making a choice. And I feel like there's a need really to like get focused, get grounded, and understand what needs to be done and take some action over the next couple of weeks. So anything that's like been kind of loosey-goosey, open-ended in your life, you've been avoiding taking care of, or you just like haven't had it in you to make the choice, make an intention to really get that done and get it out of the way. It feels a little bit like this looming energy that I'm feeling, this open-ended energy. Nobody really likes that, right? Sometimes we consciously kind of like avoid doing things because we are like afraid, or we don't know how it's gonna end, or we don't know what's gonna happen. And it may feel good in the moment to avoid, but on some level, it's also causing a lot of like stress and anxiety, right? Even if you're not entirely consciously aware of it, it's like always in your field, right? Always taking up space. So anything that you have not done that needs to get done, get it done, resolve it, say what you need to say, do what you need to do, okay? Okay, so lastly for you, Libra, something that you should not be focusing on, something that might be coming in really just like to take you off of your path and away from your intentions, something that's just like important for you not to get distracted with. Great. So 5 of Chalices, what you've lost or what you're losing when you pick a lane and make those choices that you're needing to make, right? Don't dwell on the stuff that you're not getting. Don't dwell on the stuff that you're losing. Focus on the stuff that you are choosing. Focus on the stuff that you're consciously, picking to work towards, to accept, to receive, whatever it may be. Okay, so do your best not to focus over these next couple of weeks on what's not happening, what you're losing, what you're saying no to, and the heartbreak that comes with that, or the regret that comes with that, the resentment that comes with that. Okay. Focus on what you are choosing. Focus on the love that is in your life. Focus on the path that is in front of you and offering you, all the things that you want, okay? All right, Libra, have an awesome couple of weeks, and I will see you at the beginning of December for your next reading, okay? All right, so lastly for the air signs, we have Aquarius. Hello, my darling Aquarius people. Hope you're doing well. Hope November has been treating you kindly. We are going to start your reading today, Aquarius, by just pulling a bunch of cards, all right? So I'm going to pull a few cards just to see what's going on for you. What's happening over these next couple of weeks? What might be coming up? And how can you really flow with it? What do you need to know? And you. Okay. Okay. So we've got the Three of Chalices, the Moon, the Queen of Chalices, and the Five of Swords, okay? And here is what I'm feeling for some of you Aquarius. I'm feeling like there may be some conflict or just fear of a conflict. You may even be like inventing the conflict in your head because like you think something's happening, even though maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And I feel like potentially for some of you it's around relationships or community, but it could have to do with something else, depending on you. But there's some fear coming up around it, and it's causing you potentially to contract, and you are being encouraged over the next couple of weeks to choose a higher path, okay? To choose love and to choose trust. And I really feel that there's a need to get in touch with your emotions over the next couple of weeks and really process them fully and properly, Aquarius. So don't avoid or shut down or stuff your emotions away, especially if you're feeling like you have a conflict going on with somebody else, or if you're just feeling insecure around somebody else or something in your life. It's super important for you to be open with your emotions and to process them so that they don't get pushed back and then come back later in more like of an explosive way or problematic way, right? So choose love, choose the higher path, process and get in touch with your emotions. Don't let fear take over, and if fear starts to take over, express it, process it, okay? Don't just like pretend it's not happening or shove it away or whatever, okay? Be open. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a few more cards to see if there's any other messages for you that want to come through, Aquarius. What else for my Aquarius babies? Yeah, so this is feeling like, okay, we've got the Ace of Swords and we've got the Three of Swords, and it's feeling kind of like two pathways. It's sort of like you can choose to speak your truth, or you can choose to let fear take you out, okay? You can choose to let your mind and fear kind of crush you. And so I'm just really feeling a choice for a lot of you Aquarius between saying what you need to say or holding it in and suffering. So try to choose the path, please choose the path of being open, communicating, and getting the truth out there, all right? Okay, so next Aquarius, I am going to pull a card to represent your focus for these next couple weeks. So this is going to be something that you are encouraged to put your energy and intention into, Aquarius. Where are you being encouraged to focus? Okay, I got two cards over the next couple of weeks. Of course, we've got the Ace of Chalices and the Nine of Chalices, okay? So I'm feeling self-care and self-love here. I've got this overflowing feeling of love and fulfillment and really just making sure that you are so well cared for. And then the Nine of Chalices, which is really like that independent emotional fulfillment, okay? So do not depend on other people to make you happy over the next couple of weeks. You really need to be able to rely on yourself, to do heart-centered things that make you feel good, and to be enough for yourself, right? So love yourself, and then love yourself some more. Do good things for yourself. Treat yourself, okay? Okay. So lastly for you, Aqua, a card to represent something that you should not be focusing on for these next couple weeks. So this is really something that could come into your life to distract you, take you off of your path, away from your intention. and all that good stuff. And we've got the moon. So this is really about your fears taking over, Aquarius. Okay, so there is a potential for that to happen, and there's a need for you, like I said before, take care of yourself, love yourself, but also be open with communication. And be open with your heart. Choose the higher path. Choose the path of love. Okay, don't let fear take you down. And don't let sort of like maybe some of those stories that you invent in your mind, or you let fear invent in your mind, don't let those rule you and rule your life and rule how you interact with other people and how you feel about yourself. Okay? Okay. So have a fantastic couple of weeks, Aquarius, and I will see you at the beginning of December for your next reading, okay? And that wraps up the air signs for this couple of weeks. Lots of love to all of you.